Well, folks, no, you're not dreaming. I am Charles Daring, and we're back. So, I don't think we've had a live stream since the group scroll off, June 18th. But we're here. It's July 9th. Just channeling the show, and my website is sponsored by Harmony Media. You can get a website done very affordably. Uh, Different packages, very affordable, very good communication, and just an overall good set of folks. Go to harnealmedia.com and also woodenteddybear.com if you want flying Dutchman blades and you want them 15% off for God knows how long. For flying Dutchman blades only, if you get a gross or more, put the name Charles in the notes portion of the transaction. If it's less than a gross, put Charles in the gift card / discount box of the transaction. Hello, Harnell Media. Steve Nealon, Larry Eldridge, Henry Scrollsaw, Work 69, Jason Regaloff. Hello, everybody. Good to be back. We got 10 people watching. Please don't hesitate if you have any comments or questions. Between computers and depression, I'm sorry I haven't been here in a while, but by God, we'll try to get back into the swing of things. And yeah, so there's that. I'm going to take a swig or two of Dr. Pepper and we'll get to Babylon. It's very rare that Jason spells my name Chuck correctly. It's usually Chick. But what can you do? Let me get stuff out of my way here. Also, who's been gone a while is Shayla Moore, House of Midnight Scroll. She'll be back doing the lives at 7 p.m. Central tonight on YouTube and Facebook. And I didn't really time this because she was going back to live. It just kind of worked out that way. I've been trying to push myself to get back into it, and I guess here we are. But on a weekend, it's hit or miss, so you're not always going to get a bunch of viewers, but it's not always about a bunch of viewers, so there's that. Let me continue moving crap out of my way, and then we will get back on this. As you can see, we only have about 10 more cuts, and if you believe that, something's wrong with you. But from what I remember about scrolling, you do need a blade in order to do that, so let's get one in there. I'm going to figure out what I want to go next. I guess just straight up and go around through here. It's all got to be done eventually. I finally went through and drilled all the pilot holes. And we won't be doing the how long have I been cutting contest because I forgot to unplug the meter while I was doing the scroll off, so the clock was all kinds of off as far as accuracy goes. And I'm trying to determine if it's on camera. There it is. And we're cutting. Oh, excuse me. I assume everybody can hear me, right? Miracles do happen every now and then, Steve. There's times I've started within the same minute. Okay, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, Shay and I both had computer issues, and Jerry Brown helped both of us. He, I believe, sent her computer. He guided me to where to get mine, and I got that. And in between, I can't speak for Shelley, but depression's been kicking my hind parts. But Shay went live very briefly yesterday, showing us her new setup, so she's ready to go. 3 cameras, all kinds of stuff. So I'm actually excited for her. She's also one half of, if there's only 2 employees at Hardin Media. I don't know how many employees there are, but they're the 2 I know about that I recall. Steve Neal, if you correct me if I'm wrong. Look at that. Larry is now the proud owner of a Seiko. How about that? Speaking of that, I just put a video out yesterday. It wasn't a live stream, but it was how to replace the upper and lower clamps on a Seiko. So the timing of that was pretty good, wasn't it? I don't want to break tradition and find those pilot holes too quickly. Very happy for you, Larry. It's a fun saw to have. I will be using my Seiko off and on, but I don't think I should use it for 4-foot wide pieces because I don't have a table built over it. The Seiko has a huge table, but it's not made for 4-foot wide pieces. Neither is the Hegner. I just happen to have the table built over this, and the 2 saws are not the same height. Thank you, Larry. I believe my days and nights are so twisted. I believe that video was put out yesterday about the clamps on the Seiko. Now, I'm not real good at keeping up with who's doing lives, but I don't know if anybody's done lives for a while. We've all been kind of missing it, I guess. A whole bunch of little bitty cuts in here, as you can see. And if you've been around, you know that. In a way, I'm going to be a newbie again because I've been away from the Seiko for so long. I've got to get out of the habit of bearing down on the tension or the clamp holding the blade, because that can mess up Seiko clamping system as well as a whole lot of other saws. I agree, Steve Nealon. He says I should make the legs on the table adjustable so you can use it on either one, but I 100% agree. Ideally, I should build a second table because I use double-sided tape to hold it to the table because I don't have enough lumber to make it stable. It's just kind of sitting there with legs. But if it's not on there perfectly, it'll slide around and it makes it really unfun to play with. Hello, Robin. And thank y'all that did. Thank you to the ones that took the time to comment on yesterday's video. When I found out how crappy my video camera was. The picture was stretched sideways and squeezed top to bottom. But there's no way to adjust the aspect ratio on the camera, so I don't know what was causing it, so I couldn't fix it. I had to go on some other program and try to squeeze it. or stretch it, skew it, and all that stuff. I understand, Steve. Thank you. We'll get you doing it eventually, Steve, if you can just put aside your laser long enough. Never say never. That's great. Steve Nealon says, actually, I'm looking at doing a CNC next. That's just wonderful. Steve Nealon has a scroll saw. It's just not a very good one. And only he knows where his passions and desires lie when it comes to the making. Scrolling isn't for everybody, so it should be. Just saying. This piece is available. Not this piece. This design is available at wooddivisions.com. Done by Harmon Media. The website is, anyway. Thank you, Robin. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't know what scrolling is going to be involved, but Shaylee's next live, I believe, is going to be in. If I read it correctly, I was setting up this live, so I didn't concentrate, but I believe it's staining with coffee and/or tea, and that's the way to make paper look aged. I don't know what context she's using it. Steve Nealon says, I don't have space or patience to do scrolling, but I do use your patterns for laser and will for CNC. Sweet. Well, sometimes I have the patience, sometimes I don't. You're one of a few that have a view to, or that haven't chosen yet, Robin. They'll still be there unless I die. Speaking of dying, man, it was so freaking hot yesterday. My dumb butt was out there cutting limbs and dragging limbs and trees. It was 106 with a heat index of 108. Dang near killed me. Thank you, Larry. And I knew better than to be out in it without staying hydrated and this and that, but it needed done, and I didn't like sitting around. So. The limbs were growing into or among the wiring that goes to the side of my house, and I didn't want to have a fire. So I cleared the limbs from around the big old wires, and there they are. Steve Nealon says we have a heat index of 115 today. I don't know what the heat index is here, but if you told me 115, I wouldn't be surprised. Close enough, Robin. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I heard Canada's dealing with all kinds of internet issues, or was. Hell, I don't know, but that's another reason I'm not on the Seiko right now. Is that I need a wide area to scroll on. I have to move my shop around, which is takes some convincing of myself to do. But in order to use the Seiko, I need room like I have for the Hegner, and I don't have enough room for that, so I need to move things around and get set back up. I was the same way, Robin. When I didn't have internet, I was getting all kinds of things done. I just found a pilot hole I missed. So I'm going to color that in. See if I can find my pencil. And it wasn't one of the teeny tiny ones. It was one of the big ones. Now I got to remember where it was. Where did I point a second ago? Wow, I've lost it. Somebody roll back the tape and tell me where I pointed. No, then you'll just say left, right, up, down. Yeah, I'll find it again because they all got to be cut. I love it when that happens. All right, y'all tell everybody and their dog to get over here. Tell them I'm sorry I haven't been here in so long. Where's that pilot hole I just saw? Or the area that needed one? I remember touching it with y'all watching. I don't know why I'm obsessing over it because obviously I'll find it eventually. Usually I'll keep my finger on it while I'm going to get the pencil, but oh well. Okay, I guess we'll just have to find it again later. Hello, Ken. Ken McCurry. I was doing a decent amount of patterns for a while there, then took a break from that too and tried to do a couple others, and I actually didn't even do anything with them because I didn't like the way they looked. One of them was Keanu Reeves, and I don't think it looked much like him, so I didn't put it out there. If anybody ever gets a passion for leopards and tigers and stuff like that, man, that and horses, they'd be happy on my website. By God. Hello, Mr. Jerry Brown. Polly wants a crafter. He is the reason me and Shaylee are back at it. He helped me over probably about 3 or 4 days. First day was backing up all my old stuff. I thought it was doing it automatically, but something wasn't doing something. But yeah, so got all the old crap backed up, and Told me where to get a new computer and waited for that to come in, and boom, bippy, here we are. And hello, Nancy. Sorry I didn't see you come in. I'm not sure what Jerry means, but he says, I still have to go try and figure out your second hard drive now. But I've slept since then is why I'm confused about what he's talking about. I'm trying to avoid the smaller cuts right now just because I ain't in the mood for them. But I think it is strange that Shaylee and I both had computer issues around the same time. Both stopped doing live streams for a long time. It's kind of weird. I just assumed that she had been doing live streams, and when I asked, no, she hadn't. There again, I I joke about how Jerry Brown is kind of a butt nugget in the chat, but he's a dang good guy. He's always helping, doesn't ever ask for anything in return, and I don't want to ruin his bad reputation. But even one of the first days he was here, I said, you could show people that you're kind of cool and be a little bit nice to me, on the live stream. He said, not a chance. That was typical Jerry. It was kind of funny. He's a good feller, by God. Didn't want to didn't want to get favoritism. And apparently Steve Dillon says, I don't even want to think about hard drives. I got to go get a new SSD. And both start back on the same day. That's what I thought was strange, Robin. I didn't plan it that way, but yeah, I've been trying to push myself. And Larry says, I hope I get it together soon so I can make lots of Christmas stuff. Amen. If you're needing help how to assemble it, Larry, there's a video on my channel of me assembling the thing, because there are some little things you got to notice and remember. One of the key things is to don't tighten down everything. Just hand tighten it until everything's set, because you have to have wiggle room, literally. I'm laughing at Jerry Brown. I'm always the same. What are you talking about? Yeah, in real life he is, but in them chats he could be a bit of a butt nugget. Just saying. Can be. He hasn't been yet today, but today ain't over. You're welcome, Larry. If I could remember, Larry, shoot. I don't know what I've called the video. It would make too much sense to say unboxing and assembling the Seiko scroll saw, but yeah. Yeah, there are little pointers that it helps to remember. Even the front and back panel that's up under the saw, you got to make sure you have those on right, or it won't sit up correctly. Well, I haven't messed with the bull. The bull definitely messes with me, though. I'm sweeter than I'll get out. Oh, another thing I was dealing with, my stupid indoor AC unit stopped working while the coil had a major leak in it, so it wouldn't hold the refrigerant. It was averaging 85 to 93 degrees inside my house, and I was literally sleeping in my shop, so I just had a whole run of good luck. Yeah. Arnell Media says, yeah, but Charlie, he goes live now too, so revenge is sleep. I hear you, Larry. Well, get help if you can. I don't think Jerry has a whole lot of area for revenge against me. I haven't done a whole lot. unless there's something I'm forgetting about. Oh, you might be saying I could get revenge on him, but I think I'm just too naturally sweet to do that. Y'all believe that, right? If I remember right, the individual parts of the Seiko aren't real heavy. I mean, the main body of the actual scroll saw might be a little weighty, but I don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, I hear that a lot, Jerry. Yep. Jerry may not admit to it, but he might have been one of the people that wanted me to go back live. I did have about 4 people check on me to see if I was still alive or whatever, but now I don't always respond to people when I'm in depression because I don't know how to word it. Nothing personal against who's asking. A lot of times I just mope in my own little world and don't talk to anybody. That or he's just bored and needed something to watch. But Jerry did get to be a witness of how much anatomical research is on my computer. And that's the word we're going to use, and that's my story. We're sticking to it. And yeah, it's anatomical research, but he was a witness. He didn't seek out. But anyway, so don't go into that. Steve Dillon says, I always know you are alive since you add new patterns even when you aren't doing the live. Yeah. And even that, I think I slowed down a little bit. I was trying to do more patterns, and I wasn't happy with how they were turning out. So I just kind of think I've done 2 patterns since then, Steve, and I just didn't like them. I pleased. Yeah. Well, I think Jerry will back me up. My computer didn't have any viruses because I'm careful about that kind of crap. I mean, laugh at me all y'all want for what I'm into, but I'm careful. I actually pay for malware No, I was able to get the computer through an app called Affirm, AFFIRM. Luckily, I still had enough I qualified for to get the computer. Otherwise, I'd have been screwed. But Jerry is the one that helped me back everything up and figure everything out and get everything, to where we are now. Yeah, breaking platter, the round thing inside of the hard drive is what was going to heck. Yeah, that's so Jerry knows what he's talking about. Ken McCrory says, finally got the outside of the new shop painted. Congratulations, sir. To me, it made a big difference on mine. Robin says, cool, Charles. Jerry says, why I showed you that awesome M2 system, no more platters. Sweet. I guess it means the little bitty hard drive things. And they don't have to look massive to be massive. Hello, Liz. Yes, if he helped me with computer stuff, he is a saint. Oh, my hard drive is a chip. Okay. Yeah, that's something I actually still owe him for is the hard drive. So I forgot to mention that. He didn't get me a computer, but he did give me a hard drive. And that's how part of what saved me. Yeah, I was just working on the computer one day, and then suddenly I got black screen of death. It wasn't blue screen. Yeah, talked about imminent failure of the drive, some kind of something. But I wasn't scared about patterns and thumbnails and stuff because I knew Steve Nealon's been backing that up. So without Steve Nealon, I'd be screwed as well. Oh, okay. Understood, Jerry. If anybody's watching for the first time wondering why I stopped to read comments, it's because I find value in the viewers because they are a lot of why I do live streams, and I appreciate that and know that. But I can't scroll and read comments. So that's not a complaint. It just means I have to stop to read them. But I think the average person understands that. Jerry, yeah, and I agree, Robin. She says two good guys. Jerry says all the setup functionality and programs are what I hate to lose. Amen. I should do a cartwheel for Jerry. Well, yeah, so you can save it, Robin, and burn me later. And Larry is right there too. Everyone here is good. We all have our moments, but everybody here is good overall. It would be so easy to talk smack to Steve Nealon for how often he talks smack to me, but in the end, he's always there for me. He's always in these live streams. Obviously, I wouldn't have a website without him. So I mean, yeah, it's always easy to point out the bad crap, but there's good crap too. I do. Luckily, I had an eight terabyte external hard drive that I hadn't used yet, so that's where everything got backed up to. I think everything. I just found another spot. I didn't drill a pellet hole. This is terrible. Whatever shall we do? Well, at least I found one. The other one, I didn't put my finger on it. I still don't remember where that was, but oh well, we'll find it. Yeah, good or bad, it's all crap. Yeah. Yep. And for those that don't frequent the live streams a lot, not to bring things down, but just in the interest of keeping viewers updated, sadly we lost Jerry Blakely, living beyond disability. Amanda seems to be taking it all in stride. She's a strong girl. She had a good teacher. And although some of us, I don't know if shock is the word, but one of those things you kind of knew the odds were there, but hoped for the best. And yeah, part of the pain I felt was all the ideas he had that he didn't get to finish or bring to fruition and stuff like that. I think a lot of people share that with me, but I'm trying not to focus too long on it. But we definitely got to remember the good he was part of and wanted to be a part of. Hello, Midnight Scroller. That's Shirley Morehouse, part of Harnum Media, as well as just Midnight Scroller. She's going live tonight as well, 7 p.m. Central on YouTube and Facebook. And I finally got my camera crane hooked up. This is not that rickety wooden one, so I can actually bump it and it won't go anywhere. It might shake. Yeah, but nowhere near as fandangled as Shaylee's set up. She gave us a brief peek yesterday at her camera setup. I've only got so many angles I can do with mine. You might be looking at the best you're going to get from me as far as production quality. Unless there's something I'm not thinking of right now. I'm thinking I can't find the stupid pilot hole. There we go. Yes, she did. I believe she has 3 cameras, at least 2. There's one looking at her, one looking at her scroll saw, but I think there's 3. I don't remember. And that was only yesterday. I've slept since then, so I don't remember. And a totally different side note, I think it's a word I don't use a lot, but I think it's adorable how big of a fan of Shay that her dad is. I mean, my dad was a big fan of me, but he wouldn't go around wearing girls wearing t-shirts and caps and stuff. I just think that, for lack of a better word, it's cute and adorable how her dad does that with her. Steve Milne says, "Add my prizes to Shay's, Nancy. She is the crappy side of the business." Jerry says, "I only have like 5 cameras now. I am designing overlays and clip videos." You're looking at as high tech as I can get without being babysat or taken over. So yeah, that's envy on my part. It just comes across as bitter anger. Larry, I don't remember not being weird, if I'm being honest. Jerry says, "Yeah, my mom was a big fan and told people about my videos, but never wore shirts and stuff." Shaylee says, "He is definitely one of my best friends and obviously my biggest fan." Yep. Excuse me. I don't know how many siblings you may have, Shay, but to me, it comes across as a good example of daddy's little girl. Regardless of how old you might be or might get, you'll always be daddy's little girl kind of thing, and that's the part that melts me about it. That being said, my dad did buy a couple pieces from me. Not that I tried to sell to my parents; they just wanted to help, I guess, and were fans of the work. My brother has probably more than anybody, so I guess you could call him my biggest fan. Of course, after his wife left. It's all in storage now because he doesn't have control of how he can decorate where he's at right now. She says she has one brother and definitely a daddy girl. Certainly this Steve Nealon says, I wear all kinds of maker and crafter shirts, but I never leave the office and nobody sees them. I used to order everybody's shirts when they first started coming out, but I can't lie, I don't wear t-shirts unless they have a pocket on them, because otherwise I feel like they're useless, and that's not a dig on anybody, it's just the truth. But pocketed t-shirts also cost more. My brother does that too, Shay. Larry says, I had two half brothers, and one died of alcohol that burned his liver up. He was only 52. I had an uncle like that, Larry, so I sympathize. And as far as updates on my brother, it's kind of funny and sad in a way. He went through two different real estate companies trying to sell the house he had been living in. Neither one of them got crap done. The day the contract expired, he sold it within an hour as an individual. I thought that was funny. But yeah, the money's not here yet, but he did more than real estate companies can do within an hour. That's just sad and funny. His main complaint is he can't keep a signal anywhere out there in the country, obviously. That's why y'all don't get to see his pretty face very often. Steve Nealon says, if the price of Baltic birch ever comes down again, I might make a wall of laser logo signs to sit behind me. And the few times I'm on cam, yeah, I think he's been cited 3 or 4 times. I'm kidding. We'll just hope for the best, Larry. It's been way too long since we've taken a drink, so let's all drink for the heck of it. Even if y'all aren't, I will. Oh, that's some good stuff. Thank God for AC, man. It's so bloody hot outside. Yeah, John Cousins was going to make a Hardneil Media logo, and I got to think, because we steal each other's ideas. No, I'm all about giving credit where credit is due. I feel like I should make a Hardneil Media logo as well as the wooden teddy bear, but I don't know where I would display them because y'all are always looking at the table. But it's something to do, and it doesn't take 20 hours. Jerry says, I had to go into work today. It is a roaster out there. Absolutely. My dumb butt was out there cutting and hauling limbs. It goes a lot quicker with a sawzall than it does a pole saw. Holy hell. But then you got to drag all the limbs into an acceptable spot. And there's another pilot hole I forgot. I just keep glancing over and seeing them. If I stop looking, there's that one I couldn't find earlier. Okay, I think that was it. We'll find some more because there's only 2,220 million. I'm kidding, I have no idea how many cuts are in here. For those who don't know, Jerry Brown's also in Texas. He's about 30, 45 minutes from me. Matter of fact, one of the days he came to help me, he was helping somebody cut down a tree. So, he's always helping somebody do something. If I knew how to help him, I'd help him, but I don't know that there's a whole lot I can do. I'm also scared to leave my house half the time. I've been to his house at least once, maybe twice. I don't remember. I've met his Uncle Tony, the one who does the singing on his piano music. I've never heard him sing in person, but yeah, that's who does it. I hear you, Luke. Nancy says, was able to spend a few hours at the beach today. It's been over 2 years since the last time. Went early by noon. It was too hot to be outside. Amen. I don't remember where Nancy's located, but yeah, it's pretty much too hot everywhere. I can't believe I was out in that crap yesterday. 108 heat index. Now, I generally shoot for around 7 a.m. to be doing outdoor work in here in Texas anyway, because that's before it gets too terrible outside. But I didn't have access to the stuff I needed to do it until after 2 or 3. I still have a pile of limbs I got to move to my backyard, and that's not a short walk. And I want to find a way to grab it all in a bundle, like with a chain or something. But I should have put a chain under it before I thought of that. I don't know, some way to drag it all instead of dragging them limb by limb. That's going to take forever. Maybe Jerry will help me. He never helps me do anything else. Little joke there. And I am kidding. Oh, she's in Homestead, Florida. Mr. Dave Helmutson has joined us. Hello, sir. He says, howdy, Charles. Only 75 here in Elkhart, Indiana today. Hey, that's not fair. I'm kidding. Hello, Josh Grover, another person we haven't seen in a while. That would be Northwest Illinois, if I remember right. And ladies and gentlemen, the Duke of Denham himself, Mr. John Cousins.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
We're scrolling over here. You want to tell people where they can find you, mister?
It's John here with What If I Could Scroll Soft Portrait and then Wood Design. You can find me over at whatifacouldScroll.com, sponsored by Harnell Media, and What If I Could Scroll on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and Instagram.
Appreciate you dropping by. I don't know if it's just me, but your audio is a tiny bit low. It's not unbearable, just a little bit low.
How's that?
That might be better. I might be going deaf.
Probably going
Jerry's
down.
just, yeah, that tends to happen. Jerry's saying, yard work, call me in 2 months, maybe. I'm kidding, Jerry. Yeah, I just got
So,
to break down and do it. Go ahead.
so you can start scrolling now since I'm here.
Well, thank you, sir.
Not
Oh,
a
yeah, you're
problem.
right. I'm already started reading comments again, didn't I? I'm still trying to break that dang habit.
Hey, you know what? Just turn it off.
I can go full screen. That's one way to do it.
Or if you just hit the private chat, you won't see any of the chat there at all.
Well, I'll just go full screen. I won't see anything. All right. Thank you for being here, Jan.
Jerry Brown says he helped the guy cut his tree down a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, I heard I read a post on that, and you were gonna try and see if you can get some of the wood for your projects.
Yeah, he came to my house right after he got done helping that guy cut the tree down.
Yep. Where you been hiding?
Uh, the usual depression crap.
Mm,
I popped into the hangout a couple times, but you weren't there either time. I don't think.
yeah, I know.
Maybe only
You
once.
were in there. You were in there last night, right before I got on. Like you got off just before I got on.
Yeah, that heat kicked my butt. I had to lay down. I slept till 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but you got that AC working now in your shop and the house, so it shouldn't be an issue.
I know. I wasn't smart enough to be in it. I was out in the 108-degree heat index.
Yeah.
My face used to see, and I know my face wasn't pretty to begin with. You know how my forehead breaks out and gets real red? It's definitely real red now.
It just happens when you get embarrassed too, though.
That's pretty much all the time too.
Hey, Larry. Hey, Josh. Jerry. Nancy. Neil Moyer on Facebook says, "Hey, Charles. Neil here. Could I ask you a size of the pattern you're cutting? I buy a lot of your patterns. Love them."
Thank you, sir. My patterns don't come in specific sizes because they're scanned in at 300 dpi. But as far as how large they are in actual size, they're very large because on average I do 2 sheets of paper to make my patterns, and each piece of paper is scanned into 300 dpi on a scanner, and this one was probably 4 or 5 sheets, at least 4. So technically they're huge, but they're sized that way you can enlarge them without distorting. But the dimensions of this piece is about 3 feet by 2 feet. I don't remember because I've slept since then. But as far as how big I have it on the wood, that's about 3 feet by 2 feet. But none of my patterns are set at a certain size, so I can't. Some of my older patterns are small compared to my newer patterns. So I hope that answers your question. But there are a lot of free websites and or programs that you can resize patterns at to your desired size. Just make sure you're doing it proportionally.
Oh, unless you want one of them cool, abstract, elongated ones.
Yeah, I use Rapid Resizer. It's a website-based resizer thingy, but you can also do other things there, I think. What is the average temperature there, John, in Fahrenheit?
Well, I can tell you what it is in Celsius.
That won't help me a bit.
Yeah, it will.
John does all those conversions. I can never remember them all.
Well, I know right now. Okay, right now it's 22. Give me a sec, I'll tell you. So anywhere 22 to 24, which is 71 to 75.
Wow, that's freaking ideal. For you, it's probably warm.
Freaking hot.
God, I'd give anything to have those temperatures right now.
Right now it's supposed to be going to 32. It's supposed to be going 90 next week, though.
Lord, that's blistering for Canada.
Yeah, especially for up here. But you know, with all the glaciers all melting and stuff, so. Hey, Shay. Shay's gonna BRB.
Alright.
Shay's gonna burb. Burb.
Did you see Shay's new fancy camera setup?
I saw a bit of her clip last night, but I know I'll be catching her tonight, though.
Yeah. Your audio is definitely low. I'm having to strain my ears to hear you.
Let me see if I can adjust this then.
It sounds like you're using the right mic. It just for some reason isn't very loud.
Is that better?
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's because I changed my mic setting.
Still a little bit low, but when you first came on, it sounded good.
All right, there we go. So yeah, I just had to change my mic setting on there
Finding it.
because it was updates and everything else. So
John, I was telling people I like to give credit where credit's due, but I might steal your idea of doing logo cuttings.
of course you will.
But I gave credit. One out of two ain't bad. It's mainly because I like doing fade job paint with spray paint. And Steve Nealon has the blue into white, and Wooden Teddy Bear has the chromish looking letters. Hell, I don't know.
Chromish.
Chromish, yeah, that's a Charlie word.
Hey,
Like
Steve,
way
how's
back.
it going? See, you mention his name, he shows right up.
Well, he's been there the whole time, I think.
Nancy's asking when the next Scroll Palooza is. They're gonna, like I said, they're gonna be averaging about mid-month. So I'm guessing. Let me look at my calendar here. Next weekend. But I do know I got a family reunion date I'm going camping on, so I'm not sure when that's going to be. But I'll work around that.
By the way, yeah, one of my ring lights stopped working. I'd like to know what you did to break it.
It went down in a ring of fire.
Yeah, I've got one here. The other one just stopped working all of a sudden, and it's not under warranty anymore. That's $100 to get another one.
No, just you pull it apart. It's probably just the solder connection inside that went on it from like bending it around too much.
Probably. Didn't really move it all that much. Yeah, I guess I could look, but unless it's obvious, I won't notice.
So what is considered a heat index? Isn't it just regular?
What it feels like? I've never understood that either. It says the temperature is 106, where the heat index is 108, which means feels like.
Well,
it feels like. Why isn't that just the temperature?
Exactly.
You know?
Well, it's the same as a wind chill, right? Oh, currently it's minus 48 outside, but it feels like minus 50. Well, then it's minus 50.
I've never understood why they don't just do what the feels like temperature is. Whatever it feels like is what it freaking is.
Oh, heat plus humidity, says Steve.
Okay, that makes sense. And there's a lot of humidity in Texas. By the way, for those that don't know, the capacity of the saw is 22 inches from the blade to the inside of that throat. So I had to turn the piece because this piece is about 24 inches tall, and it would have bumped it because I'm trying to go below the line here to cut this cut right here. And that's why I angled the piece so I could do this cut.
Jerry Brown probably wants a cracker, says, it's hot. Damn hot.
Yeah, it's just freaking hot. I'm going to stand up to do this because I don't want to break any whiskers. I drew the whiskers much thicker than they necessarily need to be. Go ahead, John.
He says it makes the air feel warmer. Sun temperature is 102, but a warm breeze makes it worse. Oh, makes it worse.
Yeah, it's like walking into a hairdryer. Of course, I haven't used a hairdryer in a while.
Maybe on your fancy beard.
No.
Well, it's like up here when it's cold. When it's cold in the wintertime, and it's like wind chills. They're like, oh, it's cold. It's just cold. Don't even go outside because they're like, oh yeah, well, save working times outside at this temperature is about 10 minutes, and then warm up. It's like, well, thank you for that. Sure, says he's got to use the lift and do lights and price times next week. Joy, yeah, I was doing a couple price changeovers this week too. Going from those Navic changers, those roller changers over to Able digital.
I don't know why your audio is so low.
I don't know. I adjusted it. It's working.
It was. I guess when you tested it, you talked louder or something.
No, I'm talking the same.
No, then it's low again.
I got a microphone in low places. Everybody says they can hear me fine. Yeah, it must be Charlie's speakers. Yeah, see, Robin says it sounds fine. Nancy says it sounds fine.
I can hear you. I have to strain my ears to hear you, but then
Yeah,
again,
you got your dust collection on too, though, or your AC or something going, because I can hear it in the background. It's pretty bad. I still got my furnace on.
wow.
It kicks in once in a while because it gets cold outside.
I don't remember what it felt like to be cold.
So I brought the trailer home, and I got it off and running.
What trailer?
My RV.
I don't remember anything about an RV.
Oh, I bought it in 16. That's how old it is. It's old. So I'm getting ready to go.
To come see me.
Getting ready to go camping. No, it costs too much to fuel. So I'm getting ready to go camping, and I just had to get everything ready on it. I had to charge the battery up and make sure my solar system was powering it properly, and everything's good to go. And then I put water in the tank, turn the pump on, and I get this huge water puddle inside now. I'm like, ah. So I had to pull the bed apart, find out where it's coming from. My hot water pump, my hot water heater, got a crack in it, and then I had a crack behind the toilet, so I had to go get parts for that. Hey, Donna.
Hello, Donna.
Because feels like temperature is for unhuman, and actual temperature is information for machinery and livestock and other technically needed information. There you go.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I had to make sure the AC was working and the fridge was working and the freezer. Everything's good to go on the trailer now.
Well, that's good. I've always
But I can go
wanted an
camping.
RV.
Again.
I'm more likely to travel if I have an RV. I know the fuel costs more, but you know, it's all about being able to pull over and sleep if I need to, kind of deal.
Well, I was actually thinking about taking my trailer and trading it in on a motorhome. And the deal I was given 3 years ago was straight across trade for my brand new trailer, because my brand new trailer is still immaculate. I've never used a microwave on it. I've never used a stove on it. Never used a shower on it. So still brand new. And I was going to get a straight across trade for a motorhome for $100,000.
Wow.
That's with the price of the trailer taken off the motorhome already. Steve says he's more likely to travel more when they invent teleportation.
Yeah, he's not a fan of people neither, and they tend to be everywhere. Appreciate you being here, by the way.
Yeah, well, you're lucky I'm here. You're lucky I got everything fixed on my trailer quickly. So like you put the post up in the chat there, and I was just finished picking up my toilet parts. So Donna says she's in the middle of fighting with the internet, computer mouse, and my dinner. Well, keep your computer mouse away from your dinner and you'll be fine, Donna.
Seems like Denise has been fighting with
Her
supposed
car.
friends and crappy vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, her car and lending money out.
Yeah.
The way I always look at it though, with lending money out, is if I don't need it back, I know I'm not going to expect it back. Or rather, if I don't expect it back, I know I'm not going to get it back. There you go.
I've helped my brother out a few times, but there's only so much I can help. Sadly, that's usually plays a lot into my depression. It's not always conscious, but when I'm out of money, it I don't know why, but it ums the hell out of me.
Steve says first mistake is having friends.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Jerry Brown is just about the only friend I have that isn't just online.
He says he travels to the shop and back to his room. Larry says, I think sometimes I'd rather be in the middle of the Tribbles. Any Star Trek fan. Exactly. Nancy's like, we've been looking at getting a camper. Lot rent is getting pricier every year, plus a lot of new construction around our trailer park. But Nancy, if you already have the trailer, all you need is the land. Land's cheap as far as I know. Therefore, just take the trailer and move it onto land. You need the land. Just dig a big hole away from the trailer, though, for your sewage.
That's roughing it.
You collect rainwater, just have it go through a purification system. I don't know. It depends, because I know some states got rainwater rights and you can't even collect rainwater.
I don't know what the hell that is.
That means you can't collect rainwater. Apparently, the government has air rights on it.
Oh, good Lord.
Because it affects the aquifer systems in the area.
There's enough rain for everybody. They don't need to be like that.
Yeah, your trader's not too old to move. If you can move, your trader can move. They move 100-year-old houses, so it can't be that bad. Come on.
Well, John, it looks like we're going to have to kickstart
36-hour live. What's that? Sorry?
Looks like we're going to have to kickstart the second group scroll off. I mean,
Yeah, I know. It sort of died right off, eh?
Yeah. It's like a bunch of people joined, but then again, I mean, I don't know. I guess we got to say, okay, if you want to be in the second one, boom. The first 8 people.
Boom, bippy.
And John and I created a channel specifically for scroll off, so it won't be on my channel or John's or anybody else's. It'll be on, what did we call it?
Scroll off group for scroll off contest. Scroll off group for contest.
No, I mean the YouTube channel.
Wasn't it the same? Okay, give me a second here. Let me pull this up here.
And if there's a way for you to link it on the in the chat, I'd appreciate that too. But yeah, it's me and John are both in charge of the channel, but we haven't done anything with it. I tried to upload the first group scroll off to it, but it was taking hours, and I kept having stuff to do. Yeah, the future ones will be on that channel. We can get it coordinated. That's why it's important for you to subscribe to it if you want to keep following along. And yes, I said following.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
load it up right now.
yeah. On
Gosh.
Facebook, it's called Scroll Off Group for Contest. But go ahead, John.
You know what? I'm just gonna find it on YouTube here. Make it
I thought
easier.
that's what you were doing.
I was going to, but in my other.
Apparently, we got to lay down what I thought was obvious rules. You gotta, you gotta cut it as it's designed, and that affected John. You apparently have to drill the pilot holes all the same size. That apparently affected me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't even find it now. Scroll off.
Uh,
First scroll off. Shows on Charles's first show.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I can't pull it up on my other Google though.
Y'all don't forget tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 Eastern and 6 Mountain, I guess. I didn't start doing Mountain until John got involved. Lectured me. But she'll be Midnight Scroll. Her will be live on Facebook and YouTube. That chat's there for a reason. So if y'all have any comments or questions, y'all come on out there. You're just as welcome as everybody else. I feel like I want to change the scenery and I want to start at another spot. Maybe down here at the chin. Hell, I don't know. No, let's just finish where we're at. I'm so decisive.
Mike Kim is here. He says in India they said that you can catch a tiger by the tail, but you must catch a leopard by its ears.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, Herb's awake. Hey, Herb.
Hi, Herb.
She's got an aunt that has a travel trailer, and she's getting tired of every time she turns around, there's something else wrong with it, and she has to hire her to move or work on it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I had mine was sitting for 3 years, so.
Is that what a lot of the cracks are? Is age or dry rot or something?
Well, pretty much, because the thing is, like you want to make sure your roof is properly sealed and maintained, so it doesn't crack and open up on you. Just recheck all your silicone edges and all your screws and keys and stuff in your pump.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I think that's where most of the damage comes from is leaks in the roof from rain and crap going down the walls to the floor and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't had any major leaks in my trailer yet, so I'm happy over that. But I bought it in 16, so 6 years old, so it's not that bad.
Hey, John.
Yes.
I just checked my headphones. I was at 68. Now it's up to 100. I can hear you.
Oh, so it was
I
you
should
all
check
along.
that. That's what I get for disconnecting everything. All right, now I can hear you. Yay! So no
Okay, I knew it
wonder
wasn't.
everybody else heard you fine.
I knew it wasn't me. Steve Nealon says, I'm amazed you made the YouTube channel, didn't add a link in the scroll off group to start getting the subs. Yeah, so am
Because there
I.
wasn't any content on there yet. That's the only reason we didn't really advertise it. We wanted to at least get the first group scroll off video up there just to have something for people to go to. But yeah, we didn't really push it that much. I'll have to remember to look it up and then I'll post it in that group. And then I'll probably tag everybody to say, who wants to be in the second one?
Okay, it's called Scroll Offs and More.
Yeah, that's what the channel's called.
Yeah, I got
Scroll
the link
Offs
right
and
here.
More. I wonder if I'm even subscribed to it.
And I got to open up the YouTube chat, put it in there. Bum, 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 bum.
I have to open up the YouTube chat to go to it to make sure I'm even subscribed to it.
Wait, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the private chat here.
Oh, then okay.
Okay, that way I can grab it from here. No, I can't.
I can do it.
Yeah, because you got the chat on your StreamYard.
Whoops. Yep. All right, this is the future group scroll offs will be at this channel here, not our individual channels. So click on there, make sure you subscribe, and thank you for getting that for me, John. It will have content. And yes, I am subscribed. Click on the bell, click on the word all, and you won't miss anything. Scroll offs and more. That's and symbol. Scroll.
Ampersand?
Yeah. I knew that until I went to say it. That's 4 different deals. Scroll, space, offs, ampersand, more. All right.
Hey, we got 5 subscribers. I know I'm one of them.
Yeah, buddy. I'm one of them too, and I think Robin and Billy are. Hell, I don't remember who all's.
I think Russ might be one too.
Yeah. So yeah, we did that to avoid, whatever. I don't remember why we did it, but we did it. All right.
We did it so there was no conflict on anybody's pages as
Yeah.
was getting monetization.
So it didn't favor anybody over another. And some people gripe that they're not hung with a new rope by God.
I thought we were being all family friendly.
We are. There was no cussing in there.
You know how John is,
Just means we can't cuss or be naughty.
I seen a couple of your patterns you've been putting up. Holy cow, you've been busy though.
I was for a bit there, but here lately, I've done a couple that I just wasn't happy with.
It's like when you put that Crypt Keeper up last week, and
Hey, Russ.
Hey, Russ, here's a pattern for you.
I wasn't even thinking of Russ when I did that. It was when my computer or all that crap was going on. I looked through pictures I already had, And at some point, I had saved a picture of the Crypt Keeper, and I said I should go with that. I forgot all about Mary Blakesley calling him the Crypt Keeper. No, I just recently did a pattern of Keanu Reeves, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't even put it on the site. I think I've had a couple patterns like that.
So I was going to get some work done on my project today, and then
You still can.
no, I got to do it over there in my other part of my shop. Got some gluing up and routering and sanding to do still. More routering.
Yeah. It's not like you to not finish your project.
No, not like John. Hashtag unfinished scroll saw projects.
Yeah, for witness. I have about 2 projects I haven't finished. One's a cat, a little meow cat, and one is a tiger in an oval. I'll just
So a
put
big
them off
cat,
to the
a
side.
big cat and a small cat.
Yeah, or domesticated cat and a wild cat. God, I forgot another fellow hall. What the
No,
hell's wrong with me?
you forgot a pilot hole? Just one?
No, I've forgotten about 3 or 4 so far. Last live stream, I hadn't done all the pilot holes, but that's one of the few things I did when I wasn't live.
Nancy just joined the couch. All right, Nancy, take care. Brush your feet.
Yeah.
I know my ring light's starting to hurt my eyes. I don't know why. My eyes are starting to go. I think I need glasses. Oh, I need glasses.
I need glasses too. Yeah, apparently the ring light I bought is now $100. The price actually went up. Usually the price drops, but the price went up by about $25 since I last bought it. Now it's right at about $100.99, and I can't justify that kind of expense for a light.
You need to do like Mark Lindsay and just have it on your show sheet. It's a write-off. Aha.
Yeah, but you have to have the money to begin with, even if you write it off. That's the drawback.
You need to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, get people dogging me because it's not an emergency.
GoFundMe to find me in the dark. I need light. There you go.
I need teeth more than I need a light.
Oh, you can get them pearly whites that'll glow in the dark. There you go.
Yeah. I just get aluminum foil. Admittedly, the light is cheaper than teeth. Teeth are in the neighborhood of $1,200. That's with insurance.
And I told you, just carve your own set.
I don't want wooden teeth. It would wear down and splinter too easy.
Well, actually, what you do is you take an imprint of your gum, carve a nice set of teeth, and make them out of resin.
I think I'll just let the professionals do it.
That's all they're going to do too. They're going to charge $1,200 for it, though.
Well, they know what the hell they're doing now.
Yeah, but you can have them whatever shape you want. Got a vampire fang, that's a big cat teeth.
Yeah, that would make biting your tongue a whole different ordeal.
But once you get your first set done, you can just carve how many different sets you want using your little Dremel there, and then pour resin, right?
John Goody room.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Steve says, "Oh, that'd be cool, crystal clear teeth." You
It'd
get
be a
inset
lot easier
diamonds.
to clean them.
You get inset diamonds. Oh, you can inset man glitter in them. There you go. Man glitter
Yeah.
teeth.
That's why not? I've worn a dang bathing suit.
And Mike says Nosferatu teeth. Saber tooth, tiger teeth. See, you're getting all these ideas now. All you need is the basic imprint for your gums, and just design your teeth however you want.
I think I'm good.
Oh, you can even scroll saw. You can scroll saw Charles right across the front of them, and then pour resin in it. Yeah, you can make a new grill out of them. Put miniature pictures in each tooth. There you go. See?
I'll just tattoo Thug Life across my knuckles too. Why not?
Scroll life. Oh. Scroller.
Alrighty then.
DJ Charlie.
You know what Hurt would have? He'd have LOL across his knuckles. LOL.
LOL.
Trying to move my pilot hole, so y'all bear with me.
Yeah, that's me. I have the power. I got the power. How many lives do you think this is going to take to do?
20,000. I have no idea. I honestly don't.
I think you can do it in 4. You can do it in 4.
Yeah, if I do about 10 8-hour sessions behind the scenes.
No.
I don't know if you've noticed how detailed this is.
I can see it.
If I stuck with it and nobody else was going live that day, maybe, but yeah.
Oh, you mean like the past 2 weeks nobody's been live at all?
Yeah. Including you.
I've been busy working though. There's a difference.
Yeah, I've been busy. Sleeping in my shop. Dying over a computer. Depression. Yeah, the usual.
Herb says 55 lives. There you go. Mike says resin and spiral blade grills. Those will catch on.
That elk took forever on lives. Remember the longest break I took? I think it was the longest break. It's when I was working on the Barn Riders. I hit a depression streak somewhere in there on that project.
You know, Larry says, yeah, you can put pictures of your family in the teeth. You know, I'm surprised nobody's actually made a set of resin dentures. Out of all the people we know that do resin pours and everything else, crafters and sculptors and everybody else that we know, I'm surprised nobody's done a set of teeth yet.
Well, there you go. Spread that idea around, and then they'll forget all about you when they post the video for credit
Of course
for the idea.
Will. Nobody's going to remember John had the idea first, though.
I'll remember. I just won't do it.
Herb says the elk was 44 live.
Yeah, something like that.
Jerry Brown says, even with the holiday off, I've been doing 50-hour weeks plus helping someone fix the computer. Someone. Yeah, I'll turn off my dental and make my own dentures. Saving for a time. Mike Kim says, I did find out today that when they saw wax, they have to use spiral blades. So tooth makers probably do use them. Ooh. Hey, Jason Rickeloff is here.
He's been here, sir.
Well, it's the first time I've seen him comment. That's why I didn't say hi to him earlier. Hey, Jason.
My brother needs teeth too, but I'm going to get mine first.
Well, you guys are twins. You can just make one set for you and just pour another set for him.
Well, my mouth is shaped. I, my mouth is shaped different because I had
Nope.
cleft palate,
Nope.
cleft lip,
Twins.
and all that
Twins.
crap.
Twins.
Nope, not in every
Yep.
way.
Twins.
Nope.
Twins only in the way that it counts and looks.
Not even that. If you ask Josh, he thinks my brother's prettier than I am.
I don't know. When you guys are standing side by side, it's kind of hard to tell you apart, honestly.
I disagree, but that's only because I know I can tell us apart.
With the real Charles During, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. It's me. No, it's not. That's Cliff.
No, I got to see him yesterday. He helped me cut and drag limbs. We didn't drag him very far, but he was able to hold out a little bit longer than I was. I had to go inside. It was killing me. The heat was.
Why don't you do it at night then?
Because he doesn't stay that long when he's here, and I didn't have the tools in the morning. He had to bring the tools.
I know that's what they do in Vegas when they're working on signs at night, or when they work on the signs in Vegas, they got to work at night because of the temperature. Hey, Denise, how's it going?
Hi, Denise.
Denisiola.
So hey, I need teeth, and Denise needs a new car. Do what?
Did your volume cut out or mine? Oh, it was mine. Never mind. I accidentally hit the volume on my headset.
Oopsies.
Nancy says, I may fall asleep. I've been up. Hold on a second. I've been up since 5. Worked till 8. I went to the beach.
I woke up at 5:30, stayed awake till 10 something, slept till about noon, and then here we are.
Beach baby, play in the sand. Nancy's gonna be our little beach baby from now on. That's what I'm calling her.
Alrighty then.
Jerry says, I hated working in Vegas. Melted the word craftsman into my hand, picking up a tool off the tank pad. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm doing fine, Denise. Just fine. I'm fine. Let's leave it at that.
Fine.
Everything's copacetic.
Now the reason why I started using these ring lights is it prevented shadows, but it's not real prominent, but with only one you can see a shadow right in here, and that kind of bugged me. I having 2 of them, I didn't have a shadow. I guess I just got spoiled by having them.
What? It was Nancy's birthday yesterday. Did you do a video, Robin? That sounds like a drink time.
That would be it. Yes. Yep.
It's drinking time.
Didn't think of anything clever to say, so yeah.
Time to break a blade and drink up your wine.
At least I was an hour and a half in before it happened.
Painting glass eyes must be a weird job with all your work staring back at you and all, says Mike.
That's why I won't eat a cow tongue, because I don't want something tasting me back.
Ain't no worse than cod tongue.
Cod tongue?
Cod tongue. It's a delicacy in Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
I've never heard of cod tongue. I mean, I knew they had tongue.
It's just like eating fish eggs. Caviar. Rich people eat the weirdest things, man.
Yes, they do.
Oh, Nancy says she even made herself a birthday crown with daisies. Aww.
don't know if I told y'all, but I offered while
To do
Jerry was
cartwheels
here
for us?
working on my computer. I offered Jerry the Shaylee swimsuit. He didn't take me up on it.
No?
No, can't imagine why.
I don't know. I got no idea.
I bet Steve Nealon would wear it. He might already have his own.
Jerry says they don't do cartwheels in secondhand skivvies.
Apparently, I do. That my foot finally stopped hurting, so I guess when I landed wrong, I did something. And sorry again, folks. It's been so long since I did a live. Yeah, sometimes life gets in the way. By God.
Steve says, no, I wouldn't. I can put up a pic of you wearing it on a website.
Well, I sent Shay a picture of me wearing it in my bathroom before I did the video. Wasn't my proudest moment.
Nancy says she had fun on her virtual birthday party. Her husband went and got donuts afterwards.
Cool.
But not for your birthday. He just went and got donuts for himself, though. Huh? Jason says 25, hot today in Calgary, Alberta.
Crimea River. Like when us Texans complain about the cold, and y'all are rolling your eyes at us, and we roll our eyes at most people talking about how hot it is.
25 or 77.
I would love 77 right now. Not right now, because right now I'm inside my shop. But yeah. Outside, I'd love it. I'd get a lot more done if it wasn't so hot outside.
Denise says, Larry watched a parade in town, then took the shopper home. It was nice to get out. Well, I imagine, Denise.
Yeah, y'all need to do a GoFundMe to get Denise a new car.
Oh, see, I can't do that. I can't read. Light's too bright in my eyes. Filling my eyes.
See, I believe Nancy has water in her oil, which probably means either a blown head gasket or a cracked head, and it's just not even worth trying to save all that crap.
Yeah.
And oil in a radiator.
That's not where oil goes. Oil in the rad, water in the oil, and oil in the rad.
The water in the oil kind of looks like creamer or milk coffee, and that it's not supposed to look like that.
Yeah, that's usually a head gasket.
Or a cracked head, yeah. Head gaskets, it all takes the same amount of work to get to it, because you have to take half the engine off, the upper half of the engine off. But,
yeah, I actually, back when I had my minivan, it was actually cheaper to get a brand new engine than it was to get the engine fixed.
Yeah. By the way, I moved down here for a change of scenery. I was up in here before.
Jason says he's watching the Calgary Stampede on TV today.
What? I had no idea he liked the Calgary Stampede.
What's that?
I had no idea he liked the Calgary Stampede.
Yeah, a lot
Actually, that's not the Flames.
A lot of people in Calgary watch the parade, but it's just a bunch of people riding bunch of cowboys riding horses. Big deal.
Oh, he means the rodeo. I was thinking hockey. That's Calgary Flames. I like rodeo.
Hockey's over, man. Summertime.
Sorry, I don't keep up with that crap.
Yeah, Calgary lost. It's okay.
Darn.
Denise says, yeah, one of those. I might get another engine, cheaper than buying another car. It is. Like I said, I remember when I had my minivan, I had a crack. Uh, my head gasket blew, and I still drove it around. Just keep filling up with oil every other couple days.
Yeah.
A brand new engine, I think, was 300. Well, back in the day, young whippersnappers, like a brand new engine was $350. But in order to do the work on it, it was gonna be like 480. So it was cheaper for a brand new engine.
I'm not sure because I haven't had to buy one, but I think a new engine now, not counting labor, is the neighborhood of 5 to 7 grand, somewhere in there, depending on the vehicle. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all electronic and fuel injected and blah 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 and everything
Yeah,
else.
labor is going to kick you behind parts. My truck has 143,800 some odd miles on it, but it's doing pretty good. It's 2012. Looks pretty. You saw it when I was doing the cartwheel. That's my baby right there.
Yeah, Denise says she's looking at $500, include labor. There you go. Cheapola. I'll keep you going for another couple 100,000. Yeah, the dealership keeps calling me. He said, yeah, you got to bring your car in for whatever type 2 inspection and oil change and stuff. Your mileage should be about 100,000 right now. I'm like, nope, I don't even think it says 60. They're like, oh, well, according to our records. I'm like, yeah, but COVID, no traveling, blah, blah, blah.
Well, Jerry does 99% of his driving in his work truck.
Yeah.
He drives a little bitty, what looks like a smart car. It's yellow, but every time I see him, he's in his Zepco truck. Of course, every time I see him, it's usually when he's heading from a job. I think his uncle uses his car more than he does.
Used to what?
I believe Jerry's uncle uses Jerry's car more often than Jerry does.
Must be a lot of fine cotton for all those whiskers, eh? Hanging out
Yeah,
there.
that might be one of the last cuts I do.
Yeah.
But then again, I like getting rid of big areas, but that's
gonna be really fragile though.
That'd be brittle as hell, yeah. So I'd have to wait.
Fragile. It's Italian.
That or I could just cut a portion of them and stop just before the ends of them, and that way, I might even just do that just to mix it up a little bit because I'm weird.
Or you can just make the whiskers longer, just run them right to the outside edge. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that'd be altering the design. We don't want to do that. Now, this one I
No,
could.
no. Yeah, we don't want to do that at all.
Hell no. So yeah, we'll just bring that down to there.
Yeah, Larry says that'd be what, $2,500 here. Denise says, Larry, ouch. Yeah, my car wouldn't be worth it if it was. I had to pay $2,200 for my car. Blue Book was $4,500. I walked off the lot because they wanted $2,500. The guy took another $300 off. Wow. Herb says I'd come on the panel, but I don't feel like getting out of the recliner or getting dressed.
We get it, sir.
Ow! That was loud.
That hurt your ears?
Hurt my little ears.
I'm powerful sorry. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut around them whiskers because we're rebels.
What are you saying is you're gonna split the?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna split the whiskers. Not everybody knows what that means. Is why it's family friendly.
Yeah.
So we skirted the line on that one, but that's all right.
I had to.
Yeah,
it was there. The door was
can't
open.
just leave it sitting there. By God, I had to angle the piece in order to get down here by the line, but after that we can start going up. And we're gonna leave this area wood. That way we can cut the whiskers and still have stability. After I take my good luck swig of Dr. Pepper. John, are you too cool to participate?
No, this light's killing my eyes. My eyes are really bad right now.
It's hard for me to find a pair of sunglasses that look good on me.
Well, these are my safety work glasses too. Then he says, Herb, put some clothes on. Herb says, it's too hot in here to put clothes on.
Clothes are overrated. I honestly feel that way, but there's laws.
Well, you could always be like Wesley Balco and scroll naked.
And I'd get teased more than I did with the bathing suit, just saying.
Yeah, you're never on camera, though, so it's okay.
Well, yeah, but every now and then.
We'll let it go just this once.
That lap cam would be a lot more traumatic. People be thinking I was wearing long johns because of how bright white my legs are.
You could just wear one of them shop aprons.
Ew.
Leather shop apron.
All right.
All right. Oh, down at the Lincoln dealership the other day, and they got a life-size cutout of what's his name that says all right.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. So they got a life-size cutout of him, right? And I'm like, hey, Sean, go over there. I'll get a picture with you and Matt. He's like, what? Matthew McConaughey. He's right over there. It's like, no, where? He's looking around for him, right? This life-size cutout of Matthew McConaughey. So you get a picture with Matthew beside your brand new vehicle, right? And he's like, no. I'm like, come on, that'd be awesome.
Well, if it was Matthew McConaughey, then it had to have been the Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln dealership. Lincoln Ford dealership. Steve Neal says, some places you just don't want to get sawdust. Yeah, it's like going to the beach, right? There's some places you just don't want to get sand.
Yeah.
He's getting burb. These lights. Oh man, I get in the dark now. Too bad. in the dark, in the shadows. Robin says, I'm just here painting. Robin's painting. Have fun with your painting, Robin. Robin, are you painting wood? Is that what you're doing? Larry says, don't turn wood in overalls. Lesson learned. Donna says, sand is something I don't want near me at all. Sand, like beaches, not my thing. Gives me rivers, locks, and mountains. Oh, Robin says she's painting plastic. Herb says, but I do need to get up and get something done. Robin says, like a lid off a Starbucks cup. Oh, you mean single-use plastics? Oh, okay. Everybody's all worried about straws, but there's a lot more single-use plastics out there than people realize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, anybody heard from Russ lately? I haven't talked to him in a while.
Not since yesterday.
Was he working on any new projects or anything?
Not that I recall. His daughter came over, that's why he had to go, but I don't remember if he's working on anything.
Family's always getting in the way of everybody's social life, eh?
Uh-huh. If I ever finish this, it might look halfway cool. Just saying. That's a big if.
Love you too.
I'm hitting the capacity of the saw I didn't think I would on that cut, so I'm going to turn it around again to finish that cut.
Larry says, glad to see everyone. Hope you all have a great weekend. Stay safe and blessed birds for everyone.
Good luck.
Are you leaving, Larry? Herb says, yeah, he was over here yesterday, John, but today I think he was going to start working on a cat scratch post for his daughter. Cat scratch fever.
Bad news.
Mike Kim says, I love the irony of not using plastic straws to drink out of plastic cups and charging electric cars using diesel generators. Yeah, that's the way life goes.
When the government gets involved.
Now they'll give kids metal and bamboo straws instead. Paper straws melt in your mouth, not your hand. See, I hate going to A&W has all these stupid paper straws, and they actually the pop deteriorates them. Honestly, I think that any landlocked area that doesn't actually touch the ocean, where the rivers don't go to the ocean, you can be able to use plastic straws.
Actually, this next cut's going to be kind of big because it goes all the way from up here to down here. By golly.
Mike says I used the metal straws for making pens a couple times. Well, that's kind of cool. Plastic straws can be recycled. Paper straws cannot be recycled. Mike says you can make a miniature beach hut out of the bamboo straws. I don't know. People are all stuck on single-use plastic as just being straws. We get this plastic on every cigarette package. There's plastic on googly eyes. There's plastic on every blister pack of screws you buy in the store. There's plastic on everything. Everything has plastic on it. This is all single-use. People don't realize. Oh, it's just straws. Just straws. Straws and plastic shopping bags. Look, single-use plastic right there. Plastic bottles.
I think the plastic bottles can be recycled, can't they?
I don't know. I give them back to the ball depot, and I don't know what happens to them after that.
I just throw them in the trash.
Wow! Don't you get one? You know how much money you're throwing away? You pay
Yeah.
recycling. You pay a deposit on, don't you?
No, I just buy it and drink it. I mean, I might get money if I recycle it, but I ain't that concerned with it.
Well, no, but the thing is, they add up. Like it might like it might be 5 cents for a small one. I know our 2 liter bottles are a quarter. So if you
Well,
take
it's
a
either
2 liter
2
bottle,
cents or 5 cents.
wow, that's pretty cheap. Ours are a quarter. And so the thing is like you get 4 of them, there's $1 back right there. Up here.
Yeah, but that's not real money.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the amount of pop I drink, Rob Carrie actually gives them to the one of the guys down the street, an elderly person that takes the balls in for his son or whatever, and she gives him 2 bags every month or so. That's a lot of bottles.
I don't drink any pop, but I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, soda,
Just saying.
sody pop,
Sody pop, sody water.
butter tubs. I remember butter tubs. I used to have so many margarine tubs, plastic margarine tubs. I used to collect everything in those.
A lot of people like me use margarine tubs for Tupperware.
Yeah. Oh, I got a whole vintage set of Country Crock.
Yep. Yep.
Donna says her medical blister pack she gets every week is single-use plastic. Yeah. Nearly everything can be recycled. Denise says she gets 10 cents for every bottle they got. Mike says almost all the plastic pollution in the Pacific is from fishing nets, apparently, and there are new life forms evolving in the plastic. Ooh. Yeah, Robin says she gets a quarterback for hers.
If I got a quarterback, I'd probably be a millionaire as many Dr. Peppers as I drink.
Yeah, if you spend more than what you're going to get back, though.
Yeah.
But you got to spend money in order to make money.
Yeah.
Hence the word recycling. Mike says Anton Petrov has a great video about all these plastic pollution in the Pacific Ocean from nets, apparently, and there's a new life forms evolving in the plastic. Plastic creatures. Most are from third world nations, and they're mostly not the Western, where we recycle nearly everything, even our food waste. Yep.
Look at that upper arm. It's still so trippy after all these years of seeing it. The shutter speed difference. It's just like I got a flexible metal arm. And the picture is crystal clear in the meantime. That's what's funny about it. Anyway, look, John.
I see that. There's a rubber. Looks like a rubber pencil.
Yeah.
Ooh. Like a wacky waving arm flailing inflatable man.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Compost bin, great fertilizer. We need it's not going to go after China, are they? Yeah, exactly. Mike just LOL. The incredible inflatable arm flailing man. Yeah. What in the blue blazes, damn it, is going on here?
Hello, Mr. David Jones, Florida Woodwork.
You knew who that was?
Yeah.
Mike, I believe that was Family Guy.
That's why when we hear "Hey Now," we know that's Ken McCrory.
Hey now, hey now.
I love it when you sing for us, John. It melts my heart every time.
Yeah.
It brings a tear to my eye.
Hey, Dave. How's it going, buddy? What's you up to? Herb says, what? Let me pull up my Family Guy game for a second. Mike, I'll tell you exactly. I'm pretty sure it's Family Guy. That's where my character shop is at, so I know his name is there too. It is Al Harrington's. So it's Al Harrington's wacky waving inflatable arm guy house. Dave says he's playing with his robot. Domo arigato,
Mr. Robato.
Mr. Portal. Domo. Herb says, hey Charles, finish this walking around in. What?
Huh?
Oh, finish this. Walking around in.
Women's underwear. He didn't think I was going to do it. He thought I was going to protest. Sung to the tune of "Walking in a Winter Wonderland." What Herb was singing yesterday while I was trying to work.
trying to work.
I was working on a beginning stages of a pattern.
In the beginning, was it a dark and stormy night?
Nope. It's a hot and dry day.
Herb said he was trying to get this stuck in your head.
It might have worked. It did yesterday. Herb was only slightly highly entertained when he gets a song stuck in my head. His mission for the day is done. Herb needs to get his butt on the panel.
We need to get some clothes on first.
Clothes are overrated.
No, he says, I'm not putting on any clothes. No clothes. No clothes for you.
Yay.
Herb says, I'm in the zone today. Who sang in the beginning was the word, man said, let there be more light.
Got no
80s
idea.
pop, 80s pop quiz. I don't know. I do know there's a song about being blinded by the light, though.
Yeah. That's been one of them songs that got stuck in my head.
Herb says, that'd be David Bowie. Mike says, track is called Eighth Day and it's in a film. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Really? 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 Hazel O'Connor. O'Connor. Not to be confused with O'Connor. Jason says, bye everyone.
Toodles.
Go enjoy your Calgary Stampede, Jason.
Alright, so we did all the scary stuff on the right side. Why don't we do it on the left side too, by God?
Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot.
I think John might be in the zone today too. As you can see, I have not sanded the edge of this yet. Because I didn't use a table saw to cut it. to stretch a tiny bit, and then we'll get going again. By God.
No stretching allowed.
Well, kiss on it.
Is it the 9th inning stretch?
I don't know what it is. It's 4:31 p.m. stretch.
You stretch it to the left, you stretch it to the right.
Oh,
One more, 2 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1
yep,
more.
John's in the zone. Him and Herb are zone mates.
We're what?
Kind of funny, but it's all I
What
can think
mates?
of. Your zone mates,
Zone mates.
both in the zone. That's all I could think of. Sorry.
Dave says the 7th inning stretch.
I like having this new crane. It doesn't. When I move it, I'm not afraid of it jumping out of place. I got the metal one up now. Yay.
That's Lee Aaron, by the way. She's
Yeah.
a metal queen. Metal queen. Da-na-na.
Musical stylings of John Cousins. Alright, I gotta stand up to do this cut. Because I gotta watch the right edge so I don't break any, because the edge of the table is right here. We don't
Stand up, baby, stand up.
we
Give
don't
me
want to
your
break
heart,
any.
baby, baby.
I'm trying to babble. Will you shut up? I'm just kidding. Edge of the table's right here, and I don't want to break any whiskers, so that's why I'm standing up so I can monitor that.
You should just build a bigger extension leaf on your side of your table saw there, or your scroll saw there.
I would like to, but I don't have the materials.
All that spare wood you got laying around your shop?
The top isn't made out of wood.
You could have a nice wooden top, though.
No, because the wood could be used for scrolling. Just saying.
You know, if you had some resin, you could resin all your cut off pieces in one. Big
I'd have it used on all the teeth you recommended. Good Lord, pick a project here.
You know how undecided I am making stuff.
Yes, me too.
Hey, Grandpa, how hot is it outside today? Hotter than hell, but it's a dry heat.
Now, this is one way sometimes that I'll do a straight line. You'll notice this hand right here is not moving. Kind of a guide. That and I also cut slow. Now, I will be hitting the capacity of the saw, but I don't want to take my eyes off the cut. So when I hit the capacity of the saw, I will stop and turn the piece. First, I want to break a blade because it's going too well.
Yeah, because that's the perfect spot to break a blade is on a straight line.
Every damn darn gosh golly time, too. So I might as well start that cut at an angle so I don't have to stop. Don't that beat all, I tell you what. You remember that time, that big one on the line, the fishing scene? The one veining cut on the whole project was the fishing line, and that's when the dang blade broke. I was so tickled.
Tickle pink?
3 shades of it, I think.
Yay, double drink.
Was that a Herb thing?
Oh, Mike Kim said that. Broken blade on a straight cut. Double drink.
And I hate, that's the time I don't like breaking blades at all, but on a straight line is when it's more frustrating, because those of y'all that have scrolled more than a few times, when you get in that zone when the straight line is going good, I call that hitting my mojo. And when a blade breaks on that, you got to reset mentally. It's hard to explain. angle the piece. So you'll see that when I go down the line, it's not going to hit the inside of the sole. And I don't know why I talk like that, but I do. See if we can find that zone again. All right, everybody raise your hand if you jumped when that blade broke, because I know somebody did.
I
No,
didn't. I'm used to
okay.
it.
I didn't either. I'm used to it too.
I'm used to it happening on your show.
God, you remember when it used to happen like 4 or 5 times in a live stream? Holy heck!
Yeah, every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, now I haven't double stacked in a while. I don't think. No, I might. I don't know. What was the last project I double stacked? I don't remember what all I've done.
Wasn't your elk double stacked?
I don't remember. Now, when I'm turning on the saw, I'm slightly pulling this way so that the blade will go in there so it doesn't jump into the side that I want to keep. I always put a half-inch border around everything for the frame to bite onto, so it'll sit in the rumbat.
A leopard tried to sneak out of his enclosure by pretending he was a zebra, but he was spotted.
That was kind of funny.
Dad jokes. Dad jokes.
Yeah. Is that another Mike Kim joke?
Yep.
The drawback here, well, sometimes I have good luck cutting sideways, but I also have to deal with the capacity of the saw, so I have to kind of rotate it as I'm going down that line. So this is going to be a little scary for me. So I'm preparing myself mentally. That's why I'm not just doing it.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits today.
With weapons.
Oh, waspy wabbits.
I don't know if you can even tell I'm rotating, and I'm not rotating it that much. And I went
Ever
slightly.
so slightly.
At some point, it's going to hit the inside of the saw regardless. I'm going to be dang near sideways by the time I get done here. Why don't I back the camera up so y'all can see the inside of the saw, so when I go to hit it, you can warn me that it's about to happen. I'm going to go ahead and push into the waist area as I tilt it more, and I hope I can stay in the zone. That is going way too well. Wow. I had pretty good luck going at a weird angle. Okay, my other hand is now at the right end of the project.
As opposed to the left end.
Yeah, so the left end is over here. The right end is pushing the piece into the blade. And this hand is stabilizing. So my right hand is on this end of the project, holding it as well as steering it.
You might run out of room in your arm there.
How?
You might go back too far. It looks like you're gonna run out of room. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's possible, but I'm turning the piece I'm about to turn the piece almost completely sideways so that I don't have to stop once I get back on that line. Whoa, don't. I'm pushing into the waist area on purpose, and I'm really hoping, let me turn it off. I'm really hoping that, yeah, I should be okay. Okay, I'm hitting the laptop now, so here's hoping. Let me I can't move that laptop. It might pull my internet out or my HDMI. Okay, here's hoping. Whew. This is the bottom edge we're cutting right now. And tell y'all it looks like the left edge, but it's not. I'm pushing into the waste area as I start to saw it. My hand is on the right edge of the piece to steer and to push. Hopefully I get that same smooth line I was getting.
Herb says he thinks he needs to sleep all day and work all night.
That's a Slaughter song, isn't it? Sleep
Like,
all day.
I know there's a song about laying pipe all night.
John, go to your room. I
Better
don't
call.
teach very often, but I hope somebody learned something by what I was saying about the straight line, or at least what I was doing. I think we'll be able to do it within the capacity of the saw, John.
Yeah,
Look,
I
yeah.
know that sometimes when I'm cutting straight lines with my spiral blade, I'll actually just take my level, because my level has magnets on the bottom of it. I'll put it against the side of my workpiece and just run my blade straight up the wood.
Yeah, my Hagner has an aluminum table, so a magnet does not stick to it. Okay, so the scary parts of that cut are done. You might think the whiskers are the scary part, but to me, the straight lines are the hardest scary part. You know what I mean?
A leopard walks into a bar. He tries to join a card game with a lion and two hyenas. The lion wouldn't let him play. The lion leaves and he asks the hyenas why they. The hyenas out and.
The leopard has
Lep-
the hyenas.
okay, wait, hold on a second here. Leopard walks into a bar and tries to join a card game with a lion and two hyenas. The lion wouldn't let him play. The lion leaves and he asks the hyenas why. They reply, he thought he was a cheetah.
Oh,
Ah.
well, that was worth the wait.
I don't know what's worse, a lion or a cheetah. A lion cheetah. Herb says the temp is now 107 to like 116.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank God for AC units. By the way, I actually had to alter this design slightly to fit the wood. I had the top and bottom. That's the top, that's the bottom. Yeah, I know it looks like the side to y'all, but I had to extend some of it. You'll see at the top that the lines don't go all the way to the top, not like up here. That's where my design stopped, but I have to add a little more to make it fit the wood because I didn't want to have to cut off a very small fraction of wood just to make it be accurate.
So with temps like that, doesn't it make you just want to move more north?
No, because temps ain't always like that. I can't speak for her, but I love me some Texas.
Seems to me Texas is pretty hot.
Yeah, Canada's pretty cold.
Yeah, but all my exes come from Texas. That's why I don't want to go down there though.
Then you should be in Tennessee because that's where George Strait went with all his exes being in Texas.
But I don't know. You make it a Rocky Mountain High, Colorado.
John Denver.
Just don't fly a plane. There's way too many plane crashes here.
Good Lord.
Didn't see the mountain in front of me.
John had to turn it dark. No, he actually landed in the water.
Yeah, but he's not the only one though.
Yeah. I think what the final investigation showed is that the switch or lever or whatever it is to change fuel tanks was in a bad spot for whenever he turned around and he bumped something and it made him nosedive.
Yeah.
He was actually decapitated. Most people don't hear that part of the story, but it was a project plane. He also struggled with alcohol. Not that that had anything to do with the crash. That was a big loss. I liked John Denver. And Keith Whitley. Keith Whitley drank himself to death. literally.
Oh, I got a bunch of memes to send you. Oh my god, they're so hilarious. Dave says 76 and raining.
He's in Georgia. If you're talking about Dave Jones.
Yeah, that's another state that's always on my mind too.
Go on, go to your room.
I'm always thinking about it. I don't know why. Oh, because of the peaches. I could
Hey,
eat a peach for hours.
we're still beyond the capacity of the sauce, so I have to keep it. I have to keep it angled like this. But so eventually, we'll be past that. Hooey! I gotta get back on my churra. It seems I may have missed a spam call. Let me check. No, it was my wife.
Yeah, it's a spam call. Want some food? No, just some spam. I'll take some spam.
I'm texting her to see if everything's okay because she doesn't usually call me.
What are you going for dinner? Spam.
No,
We got
she
some spam. We got
doesn't
spam and
usually,
eggs.
she doesn't usually ask me because I cook for myself when I'm hungry. I'm one of the few husbands out there that don't actually expect my wife to cook for me.
Well, I don't
That's why.
expect her to cook for me. I appreciate when she does, though.
Oh yeah.
Which is like daily.
My wife mainly cooks when one of my stepdaughters is here. But she has been known to cook.
Otherwise,
every
it's
now.
fend for yourself. You're trying to make a good impression, right?
Well, no, it's just I can see why you'd say that, but yeah, but it is part of why I eat crappily because I'm a lazy cook. I wait till I'm hungry to go looking, and I want microwave whatever to get. Well, shoot, I better call her. See if there's a way to mute myself.
Oh, like good taquitos.
Okay, I'm about to mute. Wait.
Exactly, Donna. Spam, eggs, and spam.
She was calling to let me know that one of my stepdaughters is here and that she has COVID.
Well, then you don't want to go in the house.
I've had enough of sleeping in the shop.
I guess you're gonna be spending more time in the shop right now, then.
I don't mind having COVID. I've had it 3 times.
Really?
It's not fun. I'm not going to go make out with my stepdaughter, so I think we'll be good. I only go in the house to eat and sleep. My head hurts so bad right now from sunburn. Anyway.
Where do you poop?
That would be in the bathroom, sir. The fact that you had to ask is kind of scary.
Well, I only go in the house to eat and sleep.
Oh, you're right. You got me on that one. Okay.
What we are.
The only thing I don't have in my shop is a bathroom. Yeah. Yeah, my head is really hot right now from sunburn.
Oh, you're so hot, Charles. You're so hot.
The only way I could have a smoking hot body is if I get cremated. Come on, that was funny. Somebody laugh.
Ha, 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 ha.
Thank you, John. That was a snooty Canadian laugh. Ha ha.
Ha, ha, eh? Ha, ha, eh?
No, that's funny right there. Make fun of them Canadians over there. Don't worry, I'm about to start cutting again. Don't you worry, man.
Hardy, har, har.
Yeah, we're not in Arkansas, so I won't be making out with my stepdaughter.
Oh, I should go grab. You know what? I should actually start drinking with my spam glasses. I get a Monty Python collection of spam glasses.
Yeah, one time since I've known John, I've actually seen the inside of his house. Him and his wife collect a lot of different things. Turtle related to what goodness, all kinds of categories.
The spam glasses are part of my baking collection, though.
Did you say vaping?
Bacon.
Oh, I thought you said vaping.
Bacon. Bacon.
I believe you collect what? Pig stuff. Name all the categories you collect. You
Okay,
and or your wife.
Peter Pan, Dr. Seuss, Turtles and Tortoises, um, Care Bears, the original Care Bear series, and collectibles from that. Sheep for Carrie. Um, tigers.
Like you said, cheap for Carrie. Does that mean you collect Care Bears?
No, Carrie collects Care Bears because
Uh
Carrie's the original Care Bear, right? Carrie Berry.
Aw.
And then so that's upstairs. And walking downstairs, I got my movie paraphernalia collection, which is Sandra Bullock and Rowan Atkinson. Heroes from the Heroes TV show. I got a whole collection of hero stuff. Dennis the Menace, Dairy Queen, bacon,
Good lord.
pigs, and then I got turtles, like the turtles chocolate tins. I got a collection of those. Um, and then my cuckoo clock collection, my German anniversary clock collection, the Lamage from France collection.
You have beer
Um,
signs and stuff too, don't you?
yeah, basically anything from West Germany, beer steins, and collectibles from Germany when we were in Germany, and then bears from which is my mother's collection.
You were in Germany?
I was born in Germany.
Where at?
Lar.
I lived in Berlin for 3 years and went to law school in Frankfurt a few times.
I was born in Lar Schwarzwald, West Germany, from age 0 to 7. No, 0 to 5. Sorry, we left Germany in '77. I'm a landed immigrant in Canada, July 7th, 1977, which is pretty ironic because it's 7/7/77, which is I came to Germany.
And ironically, I was 7 years old in '77. Does that mean we're like soul brothers or something?
No.
Oh, darn, I just thought I'd spice it up a little bit.
Yes, Hero season 3 was the biggest disappointment. It was because that was when the writers were on strike before COVID and everything else. But it's only the series 1 and 2 which I collect and the collectibles from those. And I'm still trying to get a hold of the Heroes Wonder comics.
About the only thing I collect are skulls, but
Oh, and
I,
I also collect unfinished Troll Saw projects.
that was good. Way to bring it back on topic, John. All right, so we've bit assessed last big bet.
Oh, look at that! It came out just like a big puzzle piece. Pop
Yeah.
that back in there, Charles. That looks really cool. Look at that. Look at that awesome straight line too.
I think yeah,
Well, you can see your one little wedge where your broke
it
blade
waved
at.
a little bit right here. All right, so we're gonna back that on up and whoops.
Yeah, I was
And
never
that's
big into Doctor Who. The only Doctor Who series I liked was, I think it's
well,
season 8. But we're not going to talk about Doctor Who though.
wait, is that righty tighty? Yeah. Apparently the camera crane does not like that angle.
Dave says he doesn't collect anything. You liar!
He collects warehouses for all that
He
stuff he
collects
doesn't collect.
warehouses. Yeah, Donna says she like the Dune series book. Oh, have you seen the new Dune series on TV? Oh, it's
No.
awesome.
I watched Terminal List. I just got done with that. That's an Amazon original with Chris Pratt.
I haven't watched that yet. Everybody's talking about it at work
Decent.
though.
It makes me wonder if that really happens. I ain't gonna give away the plot, but it makes me wonder if that stuff really happens in the world or in the U.S.
Yeah, so they remade the Dune the movie, but they broke it down into like a TV miniseries almost. So that the first part of the movie is 3 hours long, and
Mercy
it's so
sakes.
amazing. Yes, you got to spice his life. Not to be confused with Spice Girls.
tell,
Spice up your life.
tell me what you want. What you really want. Sorry.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really want. I wanna zig zig dong.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna
But you know,
I'm gonna
Charles.
go ahead and go around here and get the big cuts
You know,
because we
Charles.
got more. Yes.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta be with my friends.
I have no idea how to finish that. So yeah, you'll see that I have to draw up to the border because that's where the pattern cut off, but I didn't want to have to trim the wood. So I'm going to go ahead and go around up to this point here. Everything else is within the leopard, but this is background, so I'm going to go ahead and get all that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if anybody's still watching.
Everybody's still watching. Donna and Denise and Mike Kim and Herb are still here, and Portal Woodworks is still here. See,
Y'all might
yeah.
be wondering why I have a pilot hole here, a pilot hole here, and a pilot hole here. It's because I don't know ahead of time which direction I'll be cutting from, so I want to be prepared for any direction I decide to cut from. And I'll already have a pilot hole there. See, I even have a pilot hole right there.
A Robin's
right
still
there.
here.
Hi, Robin.
So what you're saying is you put multiple pilot holes in waste areas that you don't know where you're going to be doing, but you don't put pilot holes in areas that need to be cut out.
Yeah, because why get all of them? You don't want to. You don't want to be predictable.
You don't want to get them all. You just want to put all the extra ones in where you don't need them at all.
Yeah. So.
Donna says she collects art supplies.
I think skulls is the only thing I collect, at least consciously. I mean, right off memory.
I know somebody used to collect Zippos.
Oh, my brother tried to, but it's expensive. And I inadvertently collected them too.
Mike says it's all very tense watching Charles. Some of those pieces are holding on by a whisker.
I see what you done there, Sparkles. There's two spots only holding on by whiskers right over, well, just out of view actually, but right there. And there. Most of this piece from here to here is all whiskers. Now you see how wide I have some of these whiskers, so when I go to cut them, they'll be more narrow. Those are just kind of guides to go off of. Yeah.
Dave says he went to a couple of the storage houses today. I've got to cut trees down so I can get into them. Has it been a while since you've been at them?
Yeah,
there,
I'm about
Dave?
to say I don't think he frequents them very often.
I got so many storage houses. I got to cut down trees in order to access them now.
That's funny that you and I came up with. He collects warehouses. That's funny right there. Dave has too much money. I'm trying to steal some of it in August when I see him at SWAT. Trying to sell him 4 or 5 vintage tools my dad had that my granddad had before him.
Mike says, I had an unintentional collection of pigs once. Someone bought me one, then someone else, and before I knew it, people bought me. I was collecting them every birthday and Christmas. Pigs!
Yeah, Dave was honest saying that the vintage tools weren't worth that much, but I'm hoping he'll still throw me about $500. You hear me, Dave? Are we breaking up over here?
I'm going to tunnel. You're breaking.
Yeah, he was honest in that they aren't worth all that much, but I'm hoping he'll loan this to me because I'm a son of a ding ding.
I don't know. See, I'm not sure what the pricing of antique heritage woodworking tools are down there, but I know up here, if you go to the antique malls and stuff, even for like a small, like a number 2 plane or a handsaw, you're looking at like at least $80 to $100 per piece.
Well, these are not antique, but I don't know what the term is. Vintage power tools.
Oh, power tools? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're all silver and kind of rounded. They're neat looking. I know I'll never use them.
Like the old original Black and Deckers that are all like rounded.
Yeah, some of them are Black and Deckers. I don't remember all of them now.
We got a new watcher, Doug. Hey, Doug.
Hello, Doug. If I knew where all of them were, I'd grab at least one just to show you what I'm talking about. They're not in pristine condition because they were tools that were actually used.
I had an old Black and Decker router. It was a Black
I
and
think,
Decker Craftsman. No, I'm pretty sure it was a Craftsman. I'm pretty sure it was made in probably the 50s.
yeah,
So
I
old.
think that's what one of these is a Craftsman router. I don't know where the hell I put them, to be honest with you. I should probably locate them before August.
And Donna says, I need a nice workshop / art studio, but need to have a brain that does not get distracted every 5 minutes.
I'm trying to look for them while we're talking, but I don't know right where they are. I got to find them by August. So, not that Dave's coming here for that reason, but
Yeah, I don't know.
it's probably hidden behind all the crap leaning on my workbench.
Pretty sure I got rid of that router that I had though. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Craftsman, and I'm pretty sure it was made in probably the late 70s, mid to late 70s. But it was like like steel, I'm pretty sure it was cast. It was probably cast or pig steel maybe. It was all rounded off though, and had these big bulky handles on it.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Russ.
You hear my wife in the background?
And Herb saying Cliff got them. Actually, he didn't, because that's where Cliff is living now, is where I got them from. Hello, Russ. You want to tell people they can find you, sir?
Nah.
Ah! You're supposed to make it flow smoothly. When I ask, you tell.
Hey Russ, I can see where you are.
Oh, you can, huh?
Yeah, you stay where you're at. I'll come to where you too.
I wanted on the
Okay,
record
buddy.
that I tried. Just saying. Good to see you, Russ.
Hello, Doug. Hello, Steve.
Doug, if you're interested in being on the panel, I can have one of my esteemed,
Colleagues.
fellows over. Yeah, colleagues.
Colleagues.
Send you. Where the hell?
Hello, Denise. Yeah, Herb said I live at 1313 Mockingbird Lane. I don't have them little electrodes out of my neck there, Herbie.
Yeah, actually, yesterday,
Hi,
me,
Robert.
Herb, and Russ looked at each other's properties and spied on Cliff. The
Hello,
picture,
Squid.
the picture of my property is so recent that it shows my current chicken coop shed and my current truck and all that crap. It's kind of cool. It's been a while. Anyway, that's more cool to me than anybody else. But Herb lives in a really skewed camper. Me and Russ noticed.
Yeah,
Come
when
on
you
now.
get down to street level, it don't look like a camper.
No, it looks kind of like
A weird spaceship, maybe.
like an old toothpaste box got crumpled. I forgot another pilot hole there, John.
Donna
I won the
said
prize. I knew you'd forget one.
I
Shop has a
forgot more
collection of
Hello,
Noah
Nancy.
Egbert's coffee jars full of button beads and other stuff.
Oh, boy.
Good to see you, Russ.
Oh my.
Good to be seen, brother.
Cool. All right.
What's up, Herbie?
Herb says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I live at 123 Cemetery Lane."
He didn't say
Yeah,
sorry.
If I throw that hair from the back into the front, I'd look like, what was it?
Herb's in Texas. He didn't say sorry.
Cousin, yeah, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
You have to get that inflection just right.
Yeah. We pronounce it like it's Sarry. Sorry.
Sorry.
All right.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of an insult in itself.
That ain't one you want to say. Usually.
Well, now
Sometimes it can be okay.
Yeah, now and then it's sincere, but not always. I got a wave in the whiskers, so I got to go a little narrower to fix it.
I got a wave in mine, too. I got to cut them, fix it up.
Imagine if your beard hair was as long as your head hair. You'd look like
no.
Grizzly Adams.
No, they throw a guitar in my hand and I join ZZ Top.
Well, they are missing a feller.
Yeah.
Too soon? Sorry. Boy, that whisker's a little ugly, but oh well.
Yeah. I'm not into that.
All right, Russ, we've already...
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
All right, well, what do you collect?
Nothing. Heartaches and misery.
You don't collect any. You don't have any collections at all.
No.
Really?
No.
Did your wife collect anything?
Not to my knowledge.
Really?
That's what you get, by God.
You came in
Well, just for asking an innocent question?
No, I don't. We don't do that. Collecting.
All right.
Not really.
Herb says you collect cats.
I don't think that was voluntary except for one
Oh,
of
you
them.
got you there. You got you there.
He
Yeah.
wasn't a fan of that second cat when he got involved, but now I think he's close to all of them.
Yeah. I'm stuck
So,
now.
Russ, I asked Charles what you were up to, and he said you're building a scrat catch boat.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but it's too blasted hot to get out there.
Actually, Herb told you what he's building. I just said last time I talked to him, his daughter came over and he had to go.
Yeah. She didn't leave till 2:30 this morning.
Mercy sakes.
I told him to start charging her rent.
Why would you leave at 2:30 in the morning? Why would you just stay?
She had to go to work the next day, and I don't know. She had to go to work today, so she went home. She took a picture. She said, "This is what I look like at work," and then she's all dragging.
I would have just stayed. I would just spent the night.
Well, kind of told her that, but
Y'all help me keep tabs on the time so I don't overlap into Daly's live. I don't think I will.
when is she starting?
2
7
hours.
p.m. Central.
Oh,
Get 2
I
hours.
think you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, I've still got 2 hours. Yeah, thank you, John. I'm so used to John messing with me, I had to check on his answer.
This is.
Why don't they have metric time?
They do. It's called military time. And a lot of people can't understand.
Well, they do. They do have that, but it's what?
It's in increments of 10, so why would it need to be metric?
Because it's not it's in increments of 10 for 60 minutes, not 100.
My brain hurts.
Hello, Mike.
My brain hurts.
Hey, that was pretty good, John.
My brain
What?
often hurts.
But you know, but I don't know. It's weird. Like metric time.
If the
guess-
whole world was on metric time.
I would have to say that train time would be metric time though, because train time actually works differently than regular watch time.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is
It'd be
train
the same.
time?
Well, it'd be the same as talking nautical miles, rather than, and we're working in knots rather than miles per
Miles,
hour.
right.
All right, my brain hurts again. Why do I ask these questions?
Donna says, what about military time? That wasn't one I was thinking of, but I see the point.
Because I do believe that train time is different than. Okay, I gotta Google this. Is there such thing?
Hey, I guess I come up with something decent this time, huh? Mike says Swatch tried introducing metric time watches in the 90s, but I guess it didn't take.
People
That would have been good with the military.
So metric time is the measure of time intervals using the metric system. Apparently, so the modern standard system defines the second as the base unit of time and forms multiples and submultiples with metric prefixes as kiloseconds and milliseconds. So
Holy
therefore,
crap. They do.
metric time is actually a real thing.
Damn, here I thought I'd come up with something.
Nope.
And apparently, it is a neglected part of the metric system, which has created a whole measuring system based on 10 for mass, distance, volume, etc. But no official decimalized time is used for normal day-to-day use.
Did you say normal?
Yes.
Well, Herbie said he's going to go lay down, so he's probably not feeling good.
Like Garfield's nephew, normal.
Nap for tonight. Everybody's gonna be online.
Take care, Herbie.
Good to see you, Hoy. Thanks for dropping by over here.
blinded by the light. Railway time is an actual thing. So train time is based on the electric telegraph, because telegraph time, which is used by the Western Railway, blah blah blah, is based on train
Blah,
time.
blah.
Everything, and that's when time zones were set in place.
Two pieces of veneer popped off that mister. Pisses me off when that happens. Can y'all see that?
No, I can't see it.
Herb's just gonna go lie down because he's not feeling too good because of what happened the other night to him as well. All right, Herb, lay down, have a rest.
Herb, I'll eat some pepperonis for you. How you feel about that?
Ooh, I want some pepperoni.
I got some right here.
All right, wait
Yeah,
in the
you-
live stream.
So apparently Slim, we're gonna talk about food for a second here. Apparently Slim Jim has this new meat stick out. So I don't consider Slim Jim's actual pepperoni, but it's
No.
meat stick, right? So apparently they have this. It's called Extreme Hot. And my partner the other day bought one. He took 2 bites of it. He's like, "Oh, this is way too hot." But he bought a Slurpee at the same time. So he took 2 bites of his Slim Jim extra hot and then drank a Slurpee. I'm like, "You're an idiot. Why would you even do that?" Oh, it's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. Like,
I
well,
do
You need
not
some
like
milk.
hot food. I don't like hot food.
I don't either, but you need milk with that.
So then to try and counteract the Slurpee, he drank lemonade. I'm like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?"
Now, folks, the reason why hot food and eating something hot and water and stuff don't fix that is because whatever makes it hot is oil based, so that water skim right over it.
Exactly.
You can
I
eat
know
bread too. That'll soak up the oil.
I know I've seen Chinese folks when they're eating something really hot and they're not used to it, they take milk.
I don't understand the appeal. I mean, why would you want to eat something that literally hurts?
Some folks can take it, some folks can't. I'm one of them that can't.
Yeah, I can't either. I have a Yankee.
Look, Donna said hot food is best drank with milk. Ah, that's right. Now we're talking.
Hot food is best
drank
avoided.
with tequila rosa, tequila sunrise.
In other words, you won't even think about it.
Sorry, Baja sunset, because they're milk-based drinks, right?
I will not eat something hot if I have to say in the matter.
Nor will I, buddy. When I do, I pay a price for it.
It's a rare known fact about Russ. There's two unique things about Russ. He doesn't like ham,
No,
and he is horrified of something in his eye.
true.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm saying that's unique.
Well, the ham is just a flavor thing, but the eyeballs, that's a phobia.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not
like
giving you
literally, like if he has a piece of dust or debris in his eye, it destroys him, for lack of a better word.
So,
Yep,
So-
sawdust. If I can't get it out, I have to go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
so yesterday I'm working outside, and we're walking around in the grass with all these little black flies and no-see-ums coming up, right? And I happen to turn my head at the exact minute, the second that the wind changed direction, and one went right in my tear duct.
Oh my gosh.
Right in my eye, and I was right about to pull my glasses down, and it went right in my eye. I'm like, oh! And it doesn't hurt, but it throws you back for a second because you don't know what to do.
What went in your eye?
A black fly, or we call them no-see-ums, but you can actually
No Sam, we got them down here.
Yeah.
Oh, you should see what happened to me earlier. I had a grasshopper. Just
No Sims.
He jumped just right, landed between my eye and my glasses.
Wow.
You talk about up close and personal, a little bit of a dance and a little bit of a shriek. I might have screamed like a little girl for a half a millisecond.
I bet you did. Damn foolish, I'd have had that on video.
Yeah, I imagine.
Grasshopper or a locust?
grasshopper.
That was an Olympic athlete move.
Yeah, it got my attention.
Donna says, I don't like spicy food as I don't like A&E visits. What's A&E?
I'm surprised. That's probably a hospital visit.
Only A&E I know is art and entertainment.
No.
I don't think so.
She described this before. She described A&E before. It's
She knows what to do now because she's a trained first aid in workforce.
Poor
Maybe
fly.
ambulance
I
and
thought your eye was
emergency.
a penis flycatcher.
Did you say what I think you said?
It sounded like it to me.
She says ER. Emergency room.
No, what? Never mind.
What?
You said something that sounded like something, and I don't know if I should ask you to repeat it. Because you were laughing as you said it. Were you saying
said-
Venus?
Mike said, poor fly. Probably thought your eye was a penis flycatcher.
I thought you said something else. Okay, all right then.
I thought he said the other word.
Me too. He was laughing as he said it, so I think that's why it sounded like it. All righty
Yeah.
then. Thought we were going to have to send John to his room.
Yeah, no, Mike wrote it.
Yeah, no, but what you said, it sounded like you said something else.
Yeah.
When you were laughing, it sounded like you said another word instead of Venus.
No, I said Venus. I did not say the other word.
My fingers are starting to cramp up.
Oh, this is getting good.
They're out of practice. Scrolling.
Gotta do some more scrolling. Scroll more makes practice more. Makes better more.
There you go.
Better more.
Something like that.
Doesn't make you talk any better though, does it?
No, it
Sorry.
don't.
Sorry.
No, it does not.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We used to give my dad crap about saying wash. Go wash your hands. I said, Dad, they won't get clean. You got to wash them.
Yeah, my kids used to do the same thing to me when I tell them in the car to roll that window up.
Linda.
Window, yeah. I say a lot of things like that, but that's the Cajun way sometimes.
I do inadvertently, like feller and stuff like that.
That's the same as saying I'm gonna go walk across the lawn.
I hate when people say across. There ain't no ED at the end of that crap or a T. Come on
There's
now.
also no word as lawn either.
LAWND.
I've never heard somebody say long.
Must be a Canadian thing.
Yeah. Hey. Let's bump the camera.
Why is John's face blurred out? Because my light is actually hurting my eyes. Because I was out in the sun all day, so my eyes are not adjusted properly. I'm not blurred, it's my light's off. See, there you go. See, my light. Let there be light. That's hurting my eyes.
This will be the final cut of this evening.
Hurt my pretty blue eyes.
You haven't even been here 3 hours yet.
About 30 seconds away from 3 hours. Y'all talked about them pepperonis and Slim Jims and got me all hungry.
Oh, is that what it was?
Actually, it's mainly my fingers are cramping up, the kind where you can't voluntarily open them without.
Yeah.
That'd be
How
mine.
come that don't ever happen till you went in on them scroll saw competitions?
Because I'm lightning fast and kicking butt. Just saying. Unless I'm scrolling with Shaylee. Just saying. I didn't have a good witty response for that, Russ. So next time, warn me.
The next one ought to be getting ready to come up, huh?
Yeah, people. Yeah, we need to bring it back up in the group there. I'll do it when I get back from my other pier.
Yeah, Doug, Charles is whipping out. He's using his hands as an excuse.
In my back, if we're going to be honest.
Oh, okay. Well, then he didn't say that.
back. You talk to bring up the word meat stick. It's got to go.
Wow.
Hey, Yappy, did you change your Yappy's here? Where? I don't see Yappy. Oh, Yappy. Hey, Yappy, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, Yappy. Shay's here.
See,
Shay's here just in time to see the last cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
means you still got time before you start your show.
You're welcome. Sorry. But that is all. This will be the final of the background cuts. The rest of it's all Leopard cuts.
See, and Mike Kim says he's got a few things to sort out before tomorrow. He'll be back later if you're still on.
We'll have to see Shay because he won't be on.
Yeah, apparently.
All right.
And then he broke one. Drink. That's right.
Moogly dang moogly. All right, let's back up and show y'all. All the background has been cut out,
Upside down.
except for where the signature is going to be.
Signature.
Oh,
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, don't break it.
that's the. Now it's easier to tell that he's rolling on his side, I guess.
Where's the signature going to be?
Can't see it.
Oh, okay. It was out of funk. Yeah.
That's how you know it's sideways. That's how you know he's rolling because he's going to make it directional.
Yeah. I believe it was John that was telling me, couldn't you just make that sitting right side up? You could.
Yeah, it looks like he's just sitting on his paw. Like, oh, oh, look how cute I am. I'm so cute.
Yeah, he looks like he's kind of looking off to the side, I guess. But yeah. So there's that. We will.
Oh.
We will. Well, thank you for that, John. We will be back, folks. I hope you'll consider leaving a thumbs up to counteract that thumbs down that's probably already out there automatically. And I just did a video yesterday how to install upper and lower clamps on a Seiko.
I watched it.
On that. Thank you.
Gave you a
Why
thumb
I'm not
up.
on that right now is that I have a 4 foot wide piece, and I have to move my shop around to have room to do a 4 foot wide piece on a Seiko. So I hope y'all will watch that. I hope you'll thumbs up that as well as this one. If you're not subscribed, please consider click that bell, click on the word all, and you won't miss any of these exciting live streams. Hopefully sooner, more recent in between than this last one. And also, what was the name of that other one? Scroll offs and more. Yeah. Scroll offs, ampersand more is the other YouTube channel for the future group scroll offs. Hope y'all go. Let me put that in the chat one last time before we end.
Ampersand
And
more.
We'll, if you go to this channel here and subscribe, you won't miss any of the future group scroll offs.
You know what? We should have actually written that out. Ampersand. Throw everybody off. Ampersand more.
Good night, everybody.
I'm going to go off the air and spank John.
Oh, no. Do that on camera.
Appreciate everybody taking the time to do it. See if you can point at your camera. See, I'm beside my camera, and we can see if Russ can do it looking right at it.
I'm here for Russ.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all being here. Scroll off.
Draw.